Well, what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we got kind of our little paint shop set up here. Well, we just had the heater cooking, boys, and I am sweating in here. Our RAM letters showed up for the grill. I had a couple comments, a couple Instagram DMs I seen. There was enough of them for me to acknowledge what's going on here. RAM makes this grill. It's like $700 some. Yeah, that's very expensive. So what do you know? Obviously, aftermarket companies replicate them. Copyright and issues if they sell you a grill with the letters in it, because it's like a direct copy of a factory design. So what companies do aftermarket, obviously they offer grills like this ready to be painted with the plastic primer and everything. We got to do a little bit of sanding. There's a couple like chunky bits and a few parts over there. We'll sand it out. We'll get this all sealed and we'll start shooting our detonator yellow paint on it. But what happens is the companies ship these letters separate, because that order is pretty much you just ordering, hey, I ordered a chrome R, a chrome A, and a chrome M, and they happen to fit this grill perfectly. That's kind of what they do. That's how they get around that. Same thing with the Ford grills. If you ever see a truck rolling around that says dude on it, like D-O-O-D, that's because the grill comes like that, because it would copyright the Ford Raptor grill. So they sell the R, they sell the F and the R separate, and you're supposed to swap the letters out, but for some reason people don't do that. Same concept here. Replica grill, not gonna sit there and front it any other way. It makes no sense for you to spend $700 on a chrome factory grill. I can't even find the paintable ones online anywhere, factory wise. So you gotta do it with chrome then, and you gotta sand it down and do all that. So you're pretty much better off just buying the replica grill. If you're looking online, Amazon, eBay, any of the other online sites, if you scroll down, some of them will say with logo, some of them will say without. If you order one with logo, it'll ship in 2 packages like this did, and boom, 2018 and up factory sport grill for like 1/3 of the cost. So that's what we have. Hopefully that helps some of you guys out looking to do this to your truck. I'm not gonna sit there and try and tell you I bought a factory grill. That would be crazy. Like I said, this is about making a tradesman feel more luxurious without paying that price. Here we have it. What we're gonna do, I wanna leave these letters chrome, I think, and paint this yellow. Now, one of the downfalls of the aftermarket ones compared to the factory ones, these strips are all an insert, and you could take that out and paint those. But in this case, it's all molded together, so you have the little attaching plastic pieces. But I've seen a bunch of these grills done on Instagram painted. They look sweet, and almost even a little better, because it gives you more action right there on your front end. So let's pop these letters out, get to sanding, and then we can mix up our sealer and get to painting. Alright guys, well what we had to do there was feather out any of the imperfections in that, I guess you could call it factory, but still the aftermarket factory primer. Still a little rough here. You want this surface down here to be as smooth as you can get it. Hot in here right now, don't need that, but yeah, you want it as smooth as possible. We did the whole grill pretty much. I'm kind of just feeling right now for any last imperfections before we get this sealed here. All good. This corner, all right, now that feels pretty good. I got all of these too, just so the front faces of these are going to be super smooth. We don't really want, like I said, we don't want any imperfections. They will show in the final step which is the clear, and that's not when you want them to show. Well guys, this is what we just got. This is a color sealer. If we shoot yellow over black, it's not gonna match the truck. This mixes 4 to 1 to 1. So 4 parts sealer, 1 part reducer, and 1 part activator. Now, one of the cool things about this 3M PPS paint system, don't even need to stir it after the fact because you can cap it. This is gonna make painting everything on the Banana Ram so much easier for us. We're gonna use our Iwata LPH 400. This gun is absolutely amazing. So happy I picked it up. We're gonna be using this today for all layers. Sealer, color, and clear. Now what we did is we wiped this down with wax and grease remover. We've got our gun ready to go. Guys, let's get this grill color matched to the Banana Ram. A little foggy in here, guys, but this Iwata laid this paint down absolutely stellar. Looking like a bright white grill for a Ram, but no sir, this is going detonator yellow. That Iwata lays it down like perfectly. I can't get over it. Let's get the second coat on, get the gun cleaned, and the yellow in there while this dries up. Well, guys, this thing looks absolutely incredible. Let me tell you that much. Absolutely incredible. This detonator yellow paint, seriously, looks so good. I don't even, but there's no clear on it. It's the first coat, but you don't even need that for me to tell you that with these letters, oh my goodness. I can't even believe that myself. That looks so good. Oh my god, guys. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. But if you want a professional auto body finish or factory finish, this is something you're gonna want to do. Like I said, you see any imperfections, fish eyes, which I only have seen this guy right here so far, so that's good. As for the rest of it, we're just gonna run over it. Like I said, just run over it with your 1000 grit. Just keep it smooth. Any imperfections will come out, but yeah, this is the last time you'll be able to just have a smooth base, and the smoother this is, the smoother your clear will be. A little bit right here. trying to see if there's any other imperfections we don't want on our final grill. Most of the flat surfaces is what you want to check. Like right here, there's a little guy. And other than that, guys, she looks pretty darn good. So I think all of our imperfections are out. Maybe just right here. All right, well, other than that, guys, time for the second coat of yellow. Guys, this thing looks sharp. So sharp, but I am just so stoked with how this thing is turning out. All right, guys, well, there's a yellow haze in the garage. Not worried about that. This will blow out, but we're ready for our clear. On the purple Chevy, if you guys were here for that build, we used a Glamour clear. That was like a heavy, thick, like show clear that you would sit there and you were supposed to sit there and sand it, buff it, do all that crap to it. But this is just a standard poly clear, your standard clear coat on, you know, factory clear. Wet and thin, and it'll give you that factory finish, factory orange peel, all of that. This looks so good. And like I said, it's gonna look so good with the letters. I'm gonna get this clear down and then we can call it a night.
Alright guys, it's gonna get a little foggy in here, so I'm gonna put you guys inside so I don't ruin the camera.
Guys, there you have that. This grill looks so darn good. I'm not gonna rush anything. It's probably just about cured, but not gonna rush anything here. Don't want to touch it, don't want to mush anything, don't want to ruin a paint job that looks this good. So we're gonna let this sit overnight. In the morning we can slap our RAM letters in there. We'll take a look at the headlights, but for now guys, I think that looks awesome, and I'll catch you in the morning. Alright guys, it's the next morning here. Look at our grill. It dried up so nice. This thing is absolutely incredible. I cannot give that Iowata any more props. This thing just looks so good. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys. There's no to hardly any even orange peel on this thing. This just looks so good. I'll just set this up here just to show you guys what we're dealing with. Guys, this grill's gonna be hot. Should we just go baller status and leave the R and the M for my initials instead? Just completely leave the A out? Alright guys, well this should be an interesting install. Here we have our beautiful sport grill, painted letters in. She looks darn good. And to be honest, I've owned this truck for I don't know how long now, but I'm getting really tired of this grill. This grill is gonna switch this thing up completely. I'm actually about to drive this truck all the way to North Carolina, so it kind of sucks that we're putting a new grill right into the elements. However, we gotta do what we gotta do almost. I'm gonna show you guys our new headlights. I really wanted to get to painting them today, but we are just gonna run out of time. I'm gonna pop this hood here. Alright guys, well this is one of the more bizarre looks I've ever seen. with the headlight trim not matching and the headlights not color matched. But we got the sport grill on there, and oh my goodness. You might be saying, man, that looks ridiculous. It kind of actually does. It's a weird combo at the moment. Very weird combo at the moment. However, just keep in mind the rest of this front will be detonator yellow as well. Look at that, our paint matches to the T. That white sealer probably really helped us out. On top of that, look at the factory peel in this. It's just factory paint, and look at the peel. Oh, there is none. That Iowata laid it down so well. We might actually have to spray it worse to match the factory paint, because that looks so much better than what came out of the factory. Just bear with me. It does look ridiculous, but it's a work in progress. That adds a whole new dynamic to a truck. I haven't even seen that done on. I don't think I've seen anybody buy the aftermarket or any sport grill, put it on the truck stock with all the chrome stuff. That looks really bizarre. Alright guys, so here are the tails. So we don't really want to paint these and put the smoked lens on, because then it's really not going to match. Oh look, it's color matched, but it doesn't match the paint one bit because it's smoked. But these taillights are sweet. As soon as we get the clear lenses available, these will be painted, I think, and put on. However, depending on what color scheme we go for the Eco Diesel, considering we have the 4th gen brother here, this would also look pretty sharp on the Longhorn. So a lot of things up in the air with these tails, but if we can get clear lenses for them, absolutely they will be painted and put on the Banana Ram. These look sweet. It's their new tail light from Alpha Rex. They have so many different models of, you know, trucks covered with their new tail lights. So there's a good chance you have them out there if you just want a smoked look for your truck. These are available now. Like I said, we're just waiting on the clear lenses for these. Boom, baby. So here are the headlights going on the Banana Ram. Now, some of you may like it, some of you may not. Now, here's what I'm saying. I love the Morimoto design. Like, I absolutely just love this design. It's clean, it's sleek, there's a lot of paintable area. This side marker is clear, and you have this little inlay here that we can paint. So I do love these. I love the way they look and just all of it in general. However, the Alpha Rex headlights we have on our Tahoe absolutely blow the Morimotos out of the water light-wise. These are so much brighter. The light is crisper. You can see so much more out of these Alpha Rex headlights. Now this should be an interesting one. Pretty much everything in here is going yellow. I'm not two-toning it, no nothing. These are gonna stay clear like they are. I know I tinted the ones in the Tahoe, but these are gonna stay clear because obviously this truck, we're gonna have a few accents of chrome, so you don't wanna put any like tinted black things on it. I don't think somebody makes a clear reflector for this, so what I think we're gonna do is just disconnect that little LED in there and paint right over it. I'm not gonna be able to see much here because I'm holding them up, but these yellow, ooh, baby, those are gonna look so good. So these are gonna probably be the next thing we paint on the Banana Ram. I'm probably gonna do those after Thanksgiving, to be honest. But here's what I'm dealing with here. So our boost tubes and our intercooler that are coming for this truck. As you can see right here, here is the intercooler that we are gonna switch out with the Banks one, just as we did on 6.7 Lime over there. But this intercooler is gonna get swapped out. We're gonna put boost tubes on it, but honestly, with this bumper off, makes our life so much simpler. So what we're gonna do is take the bumper off, do everything we need to do, paint the new bumper, and put the new bumper back on this truck. There's no reason for me to, like I said, take bumpers on and off a million times, do all that. A lot of you are gonna ask me, yes, I am going to paint the plastic yellow as well. So bumper will be yellow, plastic will be yellow. What else here? I might be doing something fancy, like I said, with the light bar in here. I'm just trying to see if I can build this truck as efficient as possible now that I did my other 4th gen. And like I said, I did a lot of here and there, and do this to do that, and then, oh, I gotta retake that out to do, you know, just say, gotta retake the liners out, unscrew the bolts on the freshly painted fender flares, and do all of that. I honestly think it would just be so much easier to do things in the step required. I honestly was gonna load this garage up here, get everything painted yellow, and then we could slap it all on. However, if I did that, like I said, I'm gonna have to take things back off to put them back on to put other parts on. So I figure, you know what, let's just do everything in correct steps. We'll do the fender flares, the rock lights, the boost tubes, all that at once. We'll do the front bumper, the plastic shroud there, and all that stuff when we do the intercooler as well. However, now that the grill's on and the grill's done, we really don't need to take the headlights or even that headlight trim panel. That needs to be painted before we do the fender flares. So like I said, we're gonna probably do all of that at once, but I do think that this grill really thoroughly changes the look of this truck, and I absolutely love it. Hopefully you guys love it too. So if you enjoyed this video, shoot a thumbs up. If you haven't been here before, please get down there, click subscribe, comment your thoughts down below, tap the notification bell, click all. Take care, guys, and I will see you in the next video.